If we all knew what Brock is now before the draft, where does Brock Purdy get drafted? Not by the 49ers. I'm saying where should he have been slated now, right? So let's say everybody understands now and he's going to be in the draft. You put him back in the draft last year. Where should he have gone knowing what we know now? That's that's one that I want to entertain. So,
Brock is he's been confident since he got here. He's got this edge to him. I don't want to say it's a chip on his shoulder, but he's just got this confidence to him, and we've seen that in OTAs when we drafted him. He came into training camp as a third QB, and he won the second spot. And then he was the third quarterback for the first 2 weeks. Trey gets hurt, Jimmy goes in, and Brock's going against the best defense in the league for the last 13 weeks. So he's bringing it every single day. And I would watch those practices, and offense goes for 10 plays, then we watch the scout team offense go against our starting defense, and he's out there doing everything he can to shred them and just try to slice and dice them as much as he can. So I think he got better from that. I mean, when you're competing against that D-line and that secondary linebackers, you got to get a little bit better. And he definitely has. And this confidence, we saw it in preseason too. Like, he threw an amazing pass to Ross Dwelly against the Texans. He's not scared to make big throws. And he's also not scared to use his legs. And you got to love that about him. And having a mobile quarterback who's willing to, risk his body, you got to love it.
Where would Brock Purdy go if he went back into this draft? He went 262. And look at these questions right here. We got 4th overall. Melissa says 2nd overall, 3rd overall. I freaking love it. Pittsburgh should have took him in the 1st round. Yeah, I think he's better than Pickett too. And very similar skill set. Pickett's bigger, but not by much. Not by much. Nick says 3rd round, 4th. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. What's up, David? How you doing? We got 3rd overall. I like this. 2nd round. We got him 262. And, one of the main critiques, and maybe it's not a critique anymore, was, oh man, you got all these draft picks you missed on, and everybody wants to talk about 3rd round running backs and whatever else. But I'm telling you this, it doesn't matter what you spend your picks on as long as you get the production that you want. So here's what I'm saying about that. You can focus on Trey Sermon, or you can focus on Elijah Mitchell, because you got the running back that you wanted. Elijah Mitchell's better than a 3rd round running back. Yeah, the injuries suck, but that's okay. Now, again, look at this. From Fatal. Excuse me. You could focus on TDP, or you can focus on your boy Mason, right? That's the idea behind this. You are getting the running back production that you wanted with that 3rd round pick last year and this year. It's just not the guy that we thought it was. What are you? Are you a glass half full or half empty guy or girl or whatever? Because you're going to find what you want if in NFL teams. Now, whenever you get into the context of other teams, look at other teams. Nobody has a deep roster like us. Maybe the Eagles. I'm trying to think of other teams. Maybe the Eagles. We're on our 3rd damn quarterback. We're on our 3rd quarterback. And we're still blowing people out on the road. Places we have not historically won at, right? So you can talk about Trey Lance, however your feelings are for him, whatever. I would do that again if I could guarantee to get this production from our quarterback position with Brock Purdy. I don't know if I'm making sense there, right? I'm trying to say this front office and coaching staff has done an incredible job. I'm talking coach of the year type job with how they have gotten Brian Greasy's incredible, by the way. How they've gotten Purdy ready, how Jimmy turned around and was having his best year. Trey, we got to see 5 quarters. Yeah. First 4 weren't great, but whatever. We'll just have to hold off on that. But yeah, it's a good problem to have. Nick right here. Good problem to have. Both of them on rookie contracts for the next 2 years for sure. I think we got 3, because you got Trey Lance. This is his 2nd year, so he's got 2 more, and then the 5th year option if you wanted to do that. And then this is Brock's 1st year. He's got 3 more. So yeah, you're right. 2 more years for sure. After that, we'll have to wait and see. Great problems to have. Great problems to have. Ooh, I like this question, Willie. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in the chat before, so I'm very glad that you are here. He says, "Hey, John, if Purdy wins out, is there a possibility for him to win Offensive Rookie of the Year?" There is, because the front runners for Offensive Rookie of the Year kind of fell off, right? You had the running back Brees Hall, for the Jets, seemed like a sure shot. He got injured. Kenneth Walker stepped up big, got injured, came back, didn't do anything in this game. It's going to be hard because they usually vote for these awards a little too early, so I doubt it. But man, he should be in the conversation at least. And it's that's a weird one. That is a weird one. Um, but he should be. He sure as hell should be. Name another offensive rookie. I think you got Chris Olave. He's been doing really, really well. But yeah, I don't know, man. Bomber T, look at this. Purdy might be the best quarterback for Shanahan's system. I love it. The positive comment, my friend. Appreciate that, Bomber. A lot of times he comes in and is yelling at us, but I love it. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Not that you could be right. So far, you are right. Small sample size, but it's a great. The results are absolutely incredible.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.